Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to go ahead and talk about the things that I wish I knew about Lego. Let's go ahead and hit that intro and get started. I have been a fan of Lego for quite some time now. Ever since I was a kid, I was a fan of Lego, and I would absolutely demolish my sets, lose all the pieces, and didn't care at all about collecting or anything like that. But as I got older, I started collecting a lot of other things. For example, Funko Pops and video games and all types of different things. So as I kind of got into that, I kind of brought myself back into Lego and into that community again. Now, by doing so, I didn't know a lot about Lego in general, other than the fact that, hey, you know, Lego's cool, it's very popular, and everyone knows what Lego is, especially since, you know, all the movies and video games and all the cool Lego sets. So here I am, getting back into Lego a little while back and getting into this community with a big, huge bang. And here are just some things I wish I would have known before doing that. So this video is for you guys who are looking to get into the community, maybe looking to make their own channel to be closer to the community, or just joining the other channels that have already been made, and maybe what you guys should know before joining the club. So speaking of community, that is the first thing that I would love to talk to you guys about. The Lego community is amazing. And it's a huge friendly atmosphere with a bunch of people who are just having fun with their Lego, talking about Lego, building Lego, and all the above. I mean, you're talking about your favorite hobby and being able to talk to somebody else just like you, which is their favorite hobby as well, and life couldn't be any better. So the community is huge. They motivate you to do better with the channel, or they might make you say, hey, I gotta go to the Lego store and you know, get this set as well. Or not even that. It's just really cool to kind of see other people's collection and kind of show off your collection. And, you know, just because you might not have hundreds of Lego sets like some of these people do, you know, your set or your collection is just as amazing, even if it's just 3 sets, 5 sets, you know, because it's yours and it's yours to kind of show off and love and enjoy. And yeah, I mean, just the community kind of takes that in and understands that too. And it's just a very, very, very cool atmosphere. So yeah, I mean, the community is great. So if you're thinking about coming into the community as a channel, or just as, you know, somebody who wants to show off some pictures on Instagram or make a TikTok or something like that, please come on in, because you are more than welcome to go ahead and start that. Get over that edge and let's get started, because it's great. And you know what? If you do make a channel, comment down below. I'll be more than happy to subscribe and be a part of your channel as you are a part of mine. So with all of that, doesn't that sound kind of fun? Leads into our next one. It's fun, guys. It is absolutely fun. You can collect these Lego sets or Lego figures just like you could collect, let's say, other things like Funko Pops, NECA toys, Hot Toys, video games, what have you, except not only are you displaying them and taking them out of the box, you're building them. And you are literally, it's like constructing them. It's crazy. So you're building them, you're able to display the Lego sets, you're able to enjoy looking at your collection, you are able to play with some of your Lego sets, you are able to show off your Legos when somebody comes to your home and you can say, look at my shrine. It's just a very cool experience. You guys, I just have fun going down to my basement, into my Lego room, and looking at my sets just constantly. Just like, wow, that set is so awesome. I mean, you look at your, you know, my Nintendo Entertainment System. You look at the Mighty Bowser. You look at the Batwing. You know, you look at Jurassic Park sets or any Star Wars sets. I mean, it is just amazing. And I know there are people out there that have like the Millennium Falcon or something that they can just look at and admire. And it is so special. And my favorite part, though, is listening to some music from whatever the Lego set might be. So if it's like a Star Wars set, listen to some Star Wars music and just get building and just kind of losing yourself into like this Lego world and being able to just kind of escape. And it's a stress reliever, and it's really amazing, you guys, to have so much fun. So yeah, that's something that I wish I knew sooner so I could get in sooner. Okay, because man, I was stressed and all the above, and it's just nice to be able to have that relief to go into building and losing yourself. And one of the coolest things about building your set is knowing that it's about to go on your display next to something else. And just adding to that, and to be able, for me, as a part of the community, to be able to post it and just be excited and get other people excited around you, which leads back to the community. It's just an amazing, glorious thing. So highly recommend you start building. One of my favorite things to do too while building is watching maybe like a live YouTuber building as well, or talking about Lego, and it's just kind of fun building along with somebody you might not even have met in real life, but you have that thing in common, and it's just again a stress reliever, and just listening to what they're talking about, whether it's movies or their current build while you're building along, commenting down on the videos. It's a heck of a lot of fun. So it's going to lead to our third topic of things I wish I knew before Lego, and that is it's for all ages. So, being so fun, you would think it's just for kids, or, growing up, you were like, oh, Lego is for, little kids, right? Because it's toys and it's in the kids section and blah, 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 blah. But no, I mean, they have UCS sets. They have 18 plus, 18 and older sets. I mean, shoot, even some of these creator sets that are more for maybe kids, some of them, I have fun building them and displaying them, or even playing with them. I have 2 kids, so it's fun building with them too and getting them involved with it as well. So, you can go from, building a bird or or like a motorcycle for, 4 plus, or, Mickey Mouse, even Disney stuff for like 4 plus 6 years or older, to building the Millennium Falcon or Sonic the Hedgehog or the Seinfeld set, or, cool Mario sets that brings you back to your childhood, right? So like the Nintendo or the Mighty Bowser or then the Mario Cube. I mean, it goes beyond. We have Avatar sets, Star Wars sets. We have all types of stuff like Harry Potter, and it's a lot of fun, you guys, to get immersed into that and to even feel like a kid again as an adult. But as an adult, you realize things are actually expensive, and it's hard to pay for these things. And as a kid, for you watching this video, it's hard to get your parents to buy you some of these sets, knowing that either friends have it, or people that you know on YouTube or Instagram have it, or just your dream set as a kid, or even an adult that might not be able to afford it and you have to wait. You can't always get it on release day. So yeah, the cost can be extremely high. You're looking at about every 1,000 pieces in a set is roughly $100. So a 3,000 piece set, you're looking at anywhere from $300 to $400, most likely around the $300 range. So it does get expensive, guys. And when that set retires, it goes up even more. So that kind of brings us to, Lego holds its value, which is amazing, because if I'm going to buy a $50 set and then it retires, and later on it's worth $100 or more, or I buy a $300 set and I don't open it, and later on it's worth $600-700, it's great for investing. It's not my cup of tea, but I know it's a lot of your guys' cup of tea, and it might be yours who's new into the community cup of tea. So, it's a lot of fun to invest possibly, or go ahead and build your sets. So if I, for example, if I were to build a $100 set, let's say the T-Rex set, T-Rex Breakout from Jurassic Park. It's not retired yet, but let's say I build that, and a couple years from now, I spent $100 on it, and a couple years from now, it's retired, and it's worth like $200. The set that I built, as long as the pieces are still there, I could sell at a local shop or online or to somebody on Marketplace or something for about $80 to $100, probably, around that at least, and get my money back. I had the fun building it. I had the fun displaying it for a couple years. And now it's time to move on and let somebody else display it and get my money back and then spend it on new Lego and continue the process. So it's really cool knowing that Lego does, for the most part, keep its value. Especially if it's Star Wars, Harry Potter, or any big thing like that, like, the Millennium Falcon, the AT-AT, you have a lot of these Lego sets that are going to be worth so much money. These Batman sets, like the Batmobile, came out. It was $200 from the 1989 Batman. And now you're looking at $500 and it just retired about a year ago. That is ridiculous. But that is sealed. That's not built. If you were to buy one built, it's about $2 something, but you get your money back. So that's what I'm trying to say. The value is there. It's crazy. It's awesome. It's a good thing to know before going into Lego. Just a couple more things to talk about. We are going to talk about the Lego boxes. Now, there's a lot of things to talk about boxes because you have these really expensive sets that you might want to keep the box. Again, the AT-AT, the Millennium Falcon, the Home Alone set even from Lego Ideas. You might want to keep these boxes. Something smart to save some room for some of you is to break the box down. Keep the box, put it up somewhere, you break it down. Some of you might not want to do that. But the problem is it takes up a lot of space after a while as you continue to collect Legos. Not only does it take up space, but also if you don't open up the Lego set, then you still have those, the Lego in there, then it becomes a problem because you run out of space. So something you don't really think about when going into the hobby is that it takes up all that space and the boxes can be big. And here's the thing. With me, I don't really keep all the boxes. Now, I will keep the big boxes for like expensive sets. But something with like the thumb tap boxes or the hole punch boxes where you pop the hole and you open it up, those go to crap anyways, and they don't look that good after you open them. So you already ripped the box anyways. So I keep them. I don't. You can if you want. That's fine. You still can. You can be careful opening them up. But with those, I either don't open them at all and I just save it until a time where I just really want to build it. Or I do open it and I build it and I just get rid of the box entirely because it's already tore up. It's probably not worth a whole lot like the sets that I've mentioned before. So yeah, again, takes up a lot of space. And, that's something that as a collector, you need. So not only are you displaying your sets, but you're putting the boxes in your storage or, maybe underneath or behind your sets or in whatever area is taking up a lot of space. So that's something I wish I would have thought of before getting into the hobby. But also, let's talk about dusting. Okay, these bad boys get dusty quick. A little too quick if you ask me. Some people are like, oh, I dust once every few months or dust once a month. I feel like I'm dusting once a week. And that's because if I see a little bit of dust, I have to dust it. Now, when I first got into it and I started putting Lego on my display, I was like, how do you dust these things? How do you get into these little crevices? What are you supposed to do? So I had to do a lot of research. It's not that hard. But basically, the best thing for me is a makeup brush. And I know a lot of you guys know that, but I didn't know that at the time. And that's something I wish I did know. A makeup brush goes a long way. Don't use a used one. Don't do that. Use a brand new one. Get one yourself. You can get one for like $5 to $10. And just brush away the dust. It's crazy because if there is a Lego set that you have that is completely full of dust, and you see that brush rubbing up against your set, all of a sudden you just see like dust just go poof. And it's magical how clean it gets really quick. And that's something that I wish I knew. You also have to dust your display, so like the shelf, and it's just something that is kind of annoying and kind of a pain in the butt. Once every couple weeks, to be realistic, is about the time I dust. So yeah, guys, out of all the things we talked about, the community, how fun it is, it's for all ages, the cost, the resale value, boxes and dust are all things I wish I would have known before going into Lego. Now, being part of this community is honestly amazing. I couldn't ask for more. Guys, we're almost to 500 subscribers in 2.5 months, and I couldn't thank you guys enough, honestly. And my goal is to get to 1,000 by summer and to get to 2,000 by the end of the year. If that doesn't happen, it's cool. I'm going to keep going with it. But thanks to you guys, it's looking kind of like a reality. So I appreciate you all for coming and joining the community with me and tagging along on this amazing journey. So guys, if you liked this video, please continue to like the video and subscribe. And until next time, guys, keep bricking.